Tell Me a Joke defined Quadeca's career and is one of his best songs. Tell Me a Joke is the second single from Quadeca's I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. The song was released on October 25th, 2022, accompanied by an official music video. The song is fully produced and mixed by Quadeca. Tell Me a Joke has more visuals available in the full album movie. The official release date for I Didn't Mean to Haunt You was announced at the end of the Tell Me a Joke music video. The intro to Tell Me a Joke starts with haunting, distorted, twisted notes. Quadeca's vocals are spacey, whilst the song glitches with distorted laughs in the background. The intro transitions into the first verse. The song is softer and smoother, but feels uneasy. As the verse progresses, the music continues to evolve and build. Quadeca's vocals are layered, drums into the mix, and the song drops into the chorus. The chorus has beautiful strings accompanied by heavy drums and electronic beeps. Quadeca's vocals are layered in the latter half of the chorus. The second verse is similar to the first verse until the midway point. The song is stripped back to strings and beautifully layered vocals from Quadeca. The second chorus doesn't include the dramatic drop, making the transition less jarring and smoother. The song strips back again. Distant vocal echoes can be heard, and just when you think it's the outro, strings start to build, and the distant vocals get louder and louder The drums are thumping along with a huge wall of sound. Many different textures and electronic elements create an incredible final chorus. In the song, the character looks back at their life, comparing it to being a joke, and that they were the punchline. The use of comedy shows how little they thought of their own life, and also as a coping mechanism to deal with the fact that they're dead. The character expects people to be inside his limbo, instead it's just a vast emptiness. As mentioned before, they're referring to their life being a joke. The first verse depicts the character's family mourning him and his struggles with being a ghost. Laughing at you, I had so many things left to do. The ghost mocks what his family says. Highlights the character struggling to adapt to being a ghost. The chorus details how quiet and lonely limbo is. The character repeats that his life was a joke, and this can also be interpreted as a joke is on him for taking his life, as he now has to be in a lonely limbo. The ghost is missing the life he had before he took it, but also remembers that he couldn't be everything he wanted to be, which is a key reason for his decision to take his life in the first place. In the second verse, people who knew the character didn't react to his death. They didn't care. They thought his life was a joke, meaningless. Quadeca compares the reaction to a bad joke. After the bad joke passes, people don't care anymore. They forget about him and leave him in the past. The camera pointing away represents that people don't care about him anymore. The focus isn't on him and his death. If we look at the visuals for the music video, we can see that a circular light follows Quadeca throughout it. At the end, it goes away, it no longer follows him. This shows that people don't care anymore. Tell Me a Joke solidified Quadeca's musical evolution in his career. From Me to You was Quadeca's 2021 album. The lead single, Syphilis, was amazing, and people had really high expectations for the album because of this. Some some people feel like it didn't live up to that song, but in I Didn't Mean to Haunt You's case, 2 amazing singles showed that this album had a lot of high expectations and that it could and it would deliver. This showed that Quadeca will be and can be consistently excellent. As a second single for the album, the song built a lot of hype for the album and introduced larger audiences, including me. I love Born Yesterday, but it's very different from my music taste at the time. However, Here and Tell Me a Joke created a bridge. I was immediately sold and wanted to hear the album as soon as possible. In the context of the album, the song shows how others have reacted to the ghost's deaths and provides insight into how he was feeling before he took his life. Most importantly, it highlights what it's like being a ghost, the struggles of adapting to be able to pass through walls and existing in limbo. The song represents this in-between plane as desolate and quiet, showing the ghost feeling meaningless as they have no purpose. Whilst the ghost doesn't fully regret his decision to take his life, there's small hints of doubts. Do you remember when Tell Me a Joke was first released? Is the song one of your favourites from the album? Make sure to let me know down below. Consider watching the video on the screen as you should personally think you'll enjoy it, or consider checking out the full playlist for this series, where you can see all parts of the I Didn't Mean to Haunt You tracklist.